Hello, I'm Heather from Thought Blossoms, and I'm here today to talk about medical alert bracelets. So, we fell into the niche of making medical alert bracelets about probably 5 years ago. A client of mine who had bought some jewelry came to me and said, "Hey, I love your personalized jewelry, it's so cute. Could you possibly make a medical alert bracelet?" So I did a tiny bit of research, found that I could get the medical codicus stamp very easily, bought it, made her a bracelet, and the rest is history. We make a ton of medical alert bracelets, and I'm so happy to do it because honestly, the fact that we're able to provide something that people need, that's necessary, that's helpful, and that's beautiful is awesome. I never thought my business would go this direction, but I'm really pleased that it has because people are generally so tremendously grateful that we are making these non-traditional medical alert bracelets. And a lot of people have said to me, I haven't worn a medical alert bracelet until I found yours, or I've never wanted to wear it, or I had this really ugly thing that I hated wearing, and then we found you and your jewelry, and I'm so happy because now I can wear something and feel safe, but also, wear something beautiful and not be ashamed or feel embarrassed of what they have to wear to keep themselves safe. So anyways, I'm going to talk about medical alert bracelets, and every once in a while a client asks me, what should I include on my bracelet? Let me preface this with, I am not a medical professional of any sort. So the information I'm giving you today is just information I've collected over the years from client requests. I've had lots and lots and lots. I've made hundreds of medical alert bracelets, so I'm just going to tell you a lot of the things that other people include. Another thing I'll mention or recommend or suggest is have a conversation with your doctor. Hey, I'm going to get a medical alert bracelet because I know this is helpful and or necessary. What should I include on it? And he or she might be able to help you identify the most important things, and then that way you can kind of narrow it down too. Like, do I need one line on my medical alert bracelet, or do I need 10? We actually, we make very dainty medical alert bracelets. Oh, these aren't assembled yet, but these are some of them right here. I have this little, it's one little line on the front and one little line on the back. The front accommodates 12 characters, the back accommodates 15. So it's very limited. We have other bracelets that accommodate 4 lines of text on the front and 4 lines on the back for people with a lot of conditions or who just want to include more information. So let's get to it. The first thing you want to include is your condition. That's pretty important. You're going to want to identify what your condition is so that if there's an emergency and there's an emergency care professional there, they know what's going on. If you're not able to speak for yourself, if you're unconscious, you want them to know your condition. Pretty important. Number 2, a lot of people include their name. Some people don't, which I get also. But some people include their first name only. Some people include their first name, their middle name, their last name, their mom's name, their dad's name. Not really, but sometimes they kind of do, emergency information. Anyways, totally up to you whether or not you want to include your name. It may help identify you. Obviously, it's going to help identify you in an emergency situation if you're unable to speak for yourself. Also give the healthcare professional the opportunity to call you by name if you can't communicate who you are. So name. Number 3, emergency contact information. A phone number, and some people include a name. Most of what I see is ICE, I-C-E, in case of emergency. And then there's a little colon, and then there's a phone number. So if you want to keep it simple, that's a very simple way to include emergency information or contact information. So you've got emergency contact information. Another thing I see is medications. Some people need to include medications. That's critical information for them. For example, some people include insulin pump, insulin dependent, blood thinners. They might have the brand of blood thinners that they use. I know all kinds of medications now that I never knew before. Anyways, you might want to include a medication on there. You might also consider, some people include their doctor's name and their doctor's phone number. If you have that relationship with your doctor, then maybe that's something that you do want to include. And also allergies. Some people have drug allergies that are really important and they have to include those. I see a lot of allergic to penicillin. Obviously that's something that you would want an emergency care professional to know, but also something to consider. So that's the majority of what I see on our medical alert jewelry. So I hope this was helpful. If you need a medical alert bracelet, or if you know of someone that needs a medical alert bracelet and maybe is a little hesitant, send them my site, thoughtblossoms.com. We have so many cute bracelets and necklaces. I think they'll be pleasantly surprised by the options available, because I hear from, like I said, I hear from a lot of clients that they're really unhappy with the options out there, and we have a lot of really cute bracelets. And if you see something, or if you don't see something, if you say, man, I really like that, but I wish it was kind of like this, send me an email, heather@thoughtblossoms.com. I love when clients do that, because that's how I come up with new styles, and it ends up being like so successful most of the time. This little style of this little tiny one, I did not come up with this. A client came up with that. I made it, and man, it has been a hit. So if you have an idea, let me know. I'll let you know if it's something that we can do. And like I said, if you know somebody that needs a bracelet and has been hesitant, send them the site, send them this video. It may be helpful, and they may be able to see like, oh, this isn't so bad after all. I can wear this cute bracelet. Nobody will really know. But in an emergency, you know, emergency responders are trained to look for these indicators, and there's yours, this beautiful bracelet. You would have never known. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more videos about health and wellness related things, potentially more information about medical alert bracelets, jewelry related information, all kinds of things. So subscribe to our email list if you haven't done that yet. You can do that on the website, thoughtblossoms.com. And I guess I'll see you guys later.